Shalom, this is Rabbi Jeremy Beaton. Today I want to speak to you about something that happened to me in 2010. When the Ruach, the set-apart spirit, was on me for 4.5 hours, the Father, within that time frame, took me up to eternity, to see eternity. Now, it was like we was on this vessel. It was like a see-through vessel, like imagine the front of an aeroplane surrounded by glass, so you could just look out, around you. It's like a, all-round view. So, I'm in this vessel and I'm looking out of the glass, and I can see like these colours. It's like a, pink, purple, and blackish colour, all kind of mixed in together. So the pink and the purple were at the top kind of thing, and the black was underneath. And we were just going through this space, it was just miles and miles and miles of endless space of eternity. It just went on and on, for miles and miles and miles. And that was fine, I was just enjoying the ride, so to speak. And then it was time for me to obviously come back into my body. And this is the kicker now. When I was leaving the craft to go back into my body, as I was leaving, I saw the end before I saw the beginning. And I said to myself, that's strange. How come I've seen the end before I've seen the beginning? And I asked the Father, I said, Father, I've just seen the end before the beginning. And this is what the Father said to me. The Father said, in this place, my son, time has no relevance. So the Father is, is telling you, eternity is waiting for you, If you can stay with the program, keep the commandments, embrace the Levite Rabbi Simon Altaf. Eternity is out there. I've been there. I've seen it. Where the Father says, in this place, my son, time has no relevance. Okay, so I wanted to leave that with you, but also I wanted to speak about something else that happened to me. It was probably around 2013, I believe, when I was working with my client who was a tetraplegic. He was paralyzed from the neck down. And it was midday, and he asked me to prepare something for him to eat. So, so I went off to the kitchen and started to prepare his food. Now, while I was preparing the food, all of a sudden, it's like this urge to start rubbing my eyes. It was like my eyes were really, really itchy, right? So it was like the back of the eyes, the sockets, at the back of the eyes really started to itch. So I'm like, hang on a second. So I'm rubbing my eyes, and the itch is not going away. So now I'm pushing into my eyes and rubbing, and really, ferociously rubbing my eyes to get this itch to stop. So I'm rubbing, and it's like, I'm pushing my eyeballs back into my sockets. It's like I didn't feel any pain or anything, but I wouldn't suggest this, obviously. But I just didn't feel any pain. But the itch was, it was so overwhelming. It had to be done, and I was pushing my eyes back, but rubbing at the same time. Anyway, all of a sudden, I was looking, and it was like as if I had broken through to the Shamayim. I could see in front of me planets and constellations and galaxies. It was amazing. And I was like, am I in the heavens? Have I broken through to the heavens? And I had. By rubbing my eyes, was somehow connected to the heavens, to the stars. And I could see the stars plainly. And I was there. It was like I was there. I was actually there. And I wish it just, could have gone on for, forever, because it was just so beautiful and peaceful, and it's, it could be my second home at the end of the day. I remember going to the planetarium as a young boy, and I was just so amazed with what I saw. I was blown away. But to actually break through and to be in the Shamayim, in the heavens, with the planets, was something else. I will never ever forget that experience. That whether it was Hashem who gave me that experience, or whether, as Rabbi Simon says, the kingdom is within you. So, I thought this was the appropriate time, to bring these things out, as we are talking about the kingdom within. Rabbi Simon, obviously the last lecture, is talking about, the kingdom is within you. So, if I can break through to the Shamayim and be there with the planets and constellations and galaxies, trust me, the kingdom is within you. So I say thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the other side. Baruch Shem, Kivod, Malkuto, Leolam Va'ed. Benevolent be the name of his esteemed kingdom, forever and ever and ever. Amen.